In this video, we will try to solve inequality with one variable. For this lecture video, we will be guided by the three objectives of the lesson. First is to solve inequality with one variable. Second, to sketch the graph of inequality. Third, write the solution set of linear inequality with one variable. Let us review the symbols of inequality. The first one is greater than. Example for that is we have here 5 is greater than 3, 10 is greater than 7. Notice that we are going to read it from left to right. So that is how we are going to read it. The next symbol is less than. So example for that, we have here 10 is less than 20. We have here 15 is less than 20. So these are examples of less than. The next thing is we have here greater than or equal to. So it has the same principle with the first one, greater than. However, there are instances that these are acceptable. Let us say 15 is greater than or equal to 15. This is acceptable because of the symbol equal to. So another would be 13 is greater than or equal to 12. This is true, as well as 13 is greater than or equal to 13 is also true. The last symbol is we have here less than or equal to. It has a similar property on the previous. We just have to use the reverse rule for that. So we have here 13 is less than or equal to 20. That is true, and this is also acceptable. 13 is less than 2 or equal to 13. I have here some items, true or false. There are 10 items. You will identify it if the statement is true or false. I will ask you to get your notebooks and pause this video and answer these items. Thank you so much for answering. Please comment down your answers if you have the same answers. Now let us define inequality. Inequality is a statement that shows two or more numbers or expressions that are not equal. So that is why we are going to use the symbol of greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So we have here some examples. 5 is greater than 3. Another example would be 2x less than or equal to -6. We also have here x is greater than or equal to 7. And we have another one, -x plus 6 is greater than 2x plus 2. So these are examples of inequality. At this time, we will talk about solving inequality with one. Let us solve the inequality m plus 12 less than 20. So how are we going to solve this is first we need to remove the positive 12 by subtracting -12 on both sides of the inequality. So positive 12 minus 12, that gives us 0. So what's left on the left side would be m, less than the difference of 20 minus 12, that is 8. So this m less than 8 is our solution to the inequality. So it means that all values less than 8 can be substituted to the value of the inequality, and the inequality will remain true. So after solving the value of m, we are going to graph this one. So we are going to make a number line. So our number line, let us say this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that is our number line. And on the solution, it says there that 8 is not included because m is less than 8. So how are we going to illustrate this in a graph? So we are going to make a hollow circle. So that would mean that 8 is not included, and our inequality sign in the solution points to the left. So our sketch of the graph will also point to the left. So from the hollow circle, we are going to sketch the graph to the left. That would tell us all numbers less than 8 is part of the solution set. The next thing we are going to do is to list down the solution set. So this is how we are going to do it. We are going to start by opening curly braces. And again, our solution set will begin with 7, not 8, because 8 is not part of the solution. And then we will count down 6, 5, 4, and then this is too many for us to write, so we will just have 3 dots. Or it can be written in this form, the set of all m such that m is less than 8. So this is our solution set to the inequality m plus 12 is less than 20. At this time, we are going to investigate, is it really true that 8 is not part of the solution set? How are we going to do it? Let us say m is equal to 8. So this 8 will be substituted to the inequality. So we have here m will be 8 plus 12 is less than 20. So if we are going to add 8 plus 12, the answer is 20 less than 20. And we are aware and we know that 20 is not less than 20. So that is false. So that is why 8 is not included in the solution set. Let us say m is equal to 7 if the inequality will be true. So the m will be replaced by 7 plus 12 is less than 20. 7 plus 12, if we are going to add these two numbers, the answer is 19 less than 20. And we are aware that 19 is really less than 20. So the equation is true. So therefore, 7 is part of the solution set. How about if m is equal to 5? Let me erase this one first. So we are going to investigate, is it really true that m is equal to 5 as part of the solution set? So this m will be replaced by 5 plus 12 less than 20. And if we are going to add 5 plus 12, that is 17 less than 20. And the inequality is true. Let us say, what if we are going to extend this number line? So from 8, after that 8, it will be 9. Let us say m is equal to 9. So this will become 9 plus 12 is less than 20. And if we are going to add 9 plus 12, the answer is 21 less than 20. And we are aware that 21 is not less than 20, and that is false. That is why 8 and 9 is not part of the solution set. Now this is our problem number 2. We are going to solve the inequality b minus 5 greater than negative 7. So the first thing to do is to eliminate the negative 5 by adding positive 5 on both sides of the inequality. So negative 5 plus 5, that is 0. So what's left on this side is only b greater than negative 7 plus 5, that is unlike sign, so that is 2. And then copy the sign of the bigger number. So this is our solution to the inequality, b greater than negative 2. And then we are going to graph this one. So graph. So we'll start with negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if we are going to extend this one, we can reach up to 7. And then negative 2 is not included. So negative 2 is our area of interest. So negative 2 is not included. So it's an open circle or it's a hollow circle. And our inequality points to the right. So we are going to sketch the graph to the right. So we are going to sketch the graph to the right. And after that one, that is our graph for the inequality. And we are going to write our solution set. So open curly braces. We will begin with -1, followed by 0, 1, 2, 3, and then dot dot dot, close curly braces, or this is equal to the set of all b such that b is greater than -2. So that is our answer. So this is our solution to the inequality, this is our graph, and this is our solution set. By this time, we are done answering this one. What we're going to do is we will try to investigate if our answer is correct. We will select one number from the solution set to substitute with b. Let us say b is equal to 7. We are going to investigate if the inequality will remain true. So b will be replaced by 7 minus 5 greater than -7. And 7 minus 5, that is 2 greater than -7. And the the inequality is true because positive is always bigger than the negative value. Now let us answer our problem number 3. T plus 1 is less than or equal to +10. So take note, we have here less than or equal to. So the first thing to do again is to eliminate the constant beside the variable. So by this time, it's +1. So we are going to subtract both sides by -1. So +1 minus 1, that is 0. So what's left here is only t less than or equal to 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. So this is our solution to the inequality. The next thing to do is we are going to graph this one. So we are going to make a number line. So let's begin with, let us say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. And then our area of interest is 9. So take note, by this time 9 is included. So t is less than or equal to 9. 9 and below. So it means that way. So this will become hollow. 9 is included. 9 and below. So this is a solid circle on 9. And our inequality points to the left. So we are going to sketch the graph. We are going to sketch an arrow to the left side. And after this one, we are going to write our solution set. We will begin with an open curly braces. And take note again, 9 is included. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, up to ... close curly braces. Or this is simply as the set of all t such that t is less than or equal to 9. That is our solution set. And this is our solution to the inequality. This is our graph. And this is our solution set to the given inequality. This is our problem number 4. P plus 11 is greater than or equal to 7. So again, we also have here greater than or equal to. And the first thing to do is to remove the constant beside the variable. So this +11 can be removed if we are going to subtract -11 on both sides. So +11 minus 11, so that will become 0. So what's left here will be P, greater than or equal to. So 7 minus 11, unlike signs, so we are going to subtract them. So 11 minus 7, that would be 4, and we are going to copy the sign of the bigger number, which is the negative, and this is our solution to the inequality. P is greater than or equal to -4, and we are going to graph this one. This is how we are going to graph. If we are going to start with, let us say, -5, and then we have -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, and 1. And then 4 is our area of interest. I mean -4. So -4 is included. So this is a solid circle, not a hollow. And then our inequality points to the right, so we are going to sketch the graph to the right. So -4 and above is part of the solution. So our solution set, we are going to start by open curly braces. Again, -4 is included, followed by -3, -2, -1, and dot dot dot, and then close curly braces, or this is simply as the set of all p such that p is greater than or equal to -4, closed curly braces. Okay, problem number 5, we have here 4s greater than or equal to 12. So how are we going to do it? So how are we going to remove this constant beside the variable s? We can do it if we are going to divide both sides by 4. So divide both sides by 4. So 4 over 4, that is 1, or that is simply s, greater than or equal to the quotient of 12 over 4, that is 3. So that is our solution to the inequality. S is greater than or equal to 3, and then we are going to sketch the graph. So we have here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and is this a hollow circle or a solid circle? This is a solid circle because 3 is included, and our graph will be sketched to the right or left? It will be right. We are going to sketch the graph to our right because our inequality points to the right. And then we are going to write our solution set. Our solution set includes 3. And then we'll have here 4, 5, 6, and then close curly brackets, or this is simply as the set of all s such that s is greater than or equal to positive 3, closed curly braces. Problem number 6, we have here the 3/4 of s less than 24. So how are we going to eliminate this 3/4 beside s? Is we are going to multiply both sides of the equation by the reciprocal of the fraction, that is 4 over 3 and then 4 over 3, and we can cancel out this 3 and 3, 4 and 4, so what's left on the left side is s less than the 24 can be broken down into 8 times 3, and it will be multiplied to 4/3, and this 3 and 3 will be cancelled out. What is left is 8 times 4, and it implies that s is less than 32 because 8 times 4 is 32, and that is the solution to our inequality. By this time, we are going to sketch the graph. 32 is not included in the solution, so we have here 32 followed by 33, and here we'll have 31 and then 30, and then our area of interest is 32, and this is a hollow circle. 32 will not be included, and our graph will be sketched on the left side. And we are going to write our solution set. We will begin with 31, 30, 29, and dot dot dot. Or this is simply as the set of all s such that s is less than 32. This is our problem number 7, negative 2y minus 1 less than or equal to 23. So the first thing to do here is we are going to eliminate this constant negative 1 by adding positive 1 on both sides of the inequality. So negative 1 plus 1, it will be 0. So what's left here is negative 2y less than or equal to 24. And take note, we still have here negative 2. And we need to eliminate this negative 2 by subtracting negative 2 on both sides of the inequality. So negative 2 divided by negative 2, that is just y. And take note, since we are dividing a negative number, so we have to change the direction of our inequality. And this will become greater than or equal to. And 24 divided by negative 2, that is negative 12. So this is the solution to our inequality. Y is greater than or equal to negative 12. And then we are going to sketch our graph. Our graph is, we have here negative 12. We have here negative 11, negative 10. We have here negative 13. And 12 is included in our graph. So this is a solid circle. Our inequality points to the right. So we are going to sketch our graph to the right. And we are going to write our solution set. So our solution set will be negative 12, negative 11, negative 10 up to the positive infinity, or this is simply as the set of all y such that y is greater than or equal to negative 12. So again, what happened here on this area? Let me reiterate. If we are going to divide the inequality by a negative number, we have to change the orientation of our inequality, just like this. From less than or equal to, we change the orientation to greater than or equal to, because we are dividing the inequality with a negative number. Another problem is negative 7a less than or equal to 21. So the first thing that we are going to do it here is we will be dividing both sides of the inequality by negative 7. So that negative 7 divided by negative 7, that is equal to 1. And what is left on the inequality is only a. So take note again, we are dividing both sides of the equation by a negative number. So the orientation of our inequality will be changed. So from less than or equal to, it will become greater than or equal to. And then we are going to operate 21 divided by negative 7, that is negative 3. So this is our solution to the inequality. And the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to sketch the graph. So we have here negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, and then 0, 1. And then this is greater than or equal to. So we are going to make a solid circle. And then we are going to sketch the graph. Our sign of inequality points to the right. So this should be sketched on the right side. And then after this, we are going to write our solution set. Again, we are going to begin with curly braces. And negative 3 is part of the solution set. So negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, up to dot dot dot, close curly braces. Or this can be simply as the set of all a such that a is greater than or equal to negative 3. Another problem of inequality is this one. P minus 0.3 is greater than 0.9. So the first thing that we're going to do is to eliminate this negative or minus 0.3 by adding 0.3 on both sides of the inequality. So operating this, it will be cancelled out and P will be left on the left side of the inequality, and we are going to copy the sign, and then we are going to add this 0.9 plus 0.3, that gives us 12. So 2 carry 1, and then this is just 1. We are going to bring down the decimal point, and this is our solution to the inequality. P is greater than 1.2. The next thing to do is we are going to sketch the graph. So we have here 0, we have here 1.2, the next would be 1.3, the next would be 1.4, and then we are going to sketch this one. So our area of interest is 1.2, and this is hollow because we don't have greater than or equal to, and our inequality points to the right. So we are going to sketch the graph to the right. And then we are going to write our solution set. 1.2 is not included, so we will begin with 1.3, comma, 1.4, 1.5, comma, dot, 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 close curly braces, or this can be written as the set of all P such that P is greater than 1.2. I am going to leave you these 5 items for you to practice and answer in solving the inequality, in sketching the graph, and writing the solution set of every inequality. That would be all for today. Thank you so much for staying up until this time. I hope you learned something, and I hope you will enjoy answering the 5 items I left for you. Let me give due credit to slidesmania.com for a very nice free PowerPoint template. That would be all. Bye-bye.